Hey, it's me, Unapologetically T, and I've been in reflection, like deep reflection, and just learning and growing and releasing parts of myself. Last night I was like really, and I think like too, still, I'm like really angry at myself. Oh, I am. It's like I look back on these last 2 years and it's just be like, girl, why so dumb? Why so dumb? And I think that's just a part of like growing and evolving, right? Like you gotta check in with yourself and see what it is. I got to have my moments where I was pissed off at everybody else, and now I get to be pissed off at myself and release and pray to God going forward, never again. And I think for real too, like my weakness was I always say that in videos, like my weakness was it's not just men, it's just like my weakness is putting other people before I put myself. And I don't know what the fuck kind of spell I was under, but like literally I made a vow to myself that like literally when I would say like a week before Dante passed, like we had gotten into it and I literally still had a text message somewhere. It's saved somewhere, and it was like we was into a heated exchange, and I had text him, and I think that was like our last communication with each other about how I wasn't going to tolerate that type of behavior from him or nobody else, and like I would be putting my child and myself first, and I didn't give a fuck whether it was my mama, my job. Like I listed off some shit, friends, like I listed off some shit, and I felt like when he passed away, it was like that shit was put to a test, and it was a test that I failed multiple times, and it's just like now I'm at this point where like I really just I don't have in a sense like for the vocabulary words that I want to use is like I got no fucks to give anybody. Um that literally comes with mixed signals, confusion, chaos, all that shit. Like I really don't have no fucks to give. I have nothing to give. I have nothing to give. Like I really have nothing to give. And it's not out of spite. It's not out of like bitterness. It's more of like it's just like I just don't. I can't. I've dealt with that shit my whole entire life, and I'm tired. And I've said it so many times in this videos, but I was still entertaining the shit, not nipping shit in the bud and all that shit. And it's just like I really don't. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care. I literally don't care. And I think too, like a person had to realize if a bitch literally say fuck her mama, like literally she say fuck all y'all. Like, and it's like not even on no strength of like I'm saying fuck every person. I'm saying fuck people who come with that bullshit. That come like my mama. That come like you. That come I don't give a fuck if it has a penis or a vagina or it doesn't have any gender, you know, gender conforming identities. Like I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care about your race. I don't care about your titles. Like I don't care about none of that shit. And it's just like I'm gonna treat people the way they treat me. That's for sure. And then I also just it's just at this point like I nipped that shit in the bud. Like one time's enough. You showed me the first time. I believe you. I really do fucking believe you. And yes, I do have like a pimple right here. Yep. So I just know people be on here judging everybody, so I just point it out for you. Like I'll just let you really know. Yeah, you want me to zoom in on it, or you can zoom in on it when you get your chance. All right, so but yeah, I just was thinking about that. Like, and Dante's birthday is in how many days? 10 days. And I also have a brother and a sister figure who literally has birthdays coming up 2 days before his. And yeah, them caps, the motherfucking goats. fucking ride that bull. Well, I survived the devil. That nigga was a lot. But he was cool too. So yeah. I was definitely just processing that. I was processing the part of me that fell in love with the celebrity. And it's just like, girl, I get there was a connection there, but girl, who the fuck did he or you think y'all was playing with? Like, cause it's not me. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, but I literally did not. I won't fully in my right mind. That's all I can say. I don't know what the fuck spell casting. I don't know what the fuck, but I take full accountability for it. And I think that's the point of life. Like, you have to take full accountability for the decisions you make, even if they don't fucking make sense to you. Even once you come out of the fucking loop. It's like, who the fuck was running that show? It was you, nigga. It was you. And so, like, I'm just at this point where, like, it's like, bitch, that was you. That was a part of you. Like, that was a part of you. And not only was that a part of you, that was a part of you that showed up over and over and over again in your life. And it's like, who the fuck? Who the fuck? Who the fuck did I even, like, I had me fucked up. Fuck everybody else. I had me fucked up. Let me look y'all in y'all ass. Latifah Cherie White, had me fucked up. Like, that's the point of the healing journey I'm in. Like, bitch, don't ever play with us like that again. Ever in your life. Don't ever play with us like that again. Ever in your fucking life. Like, ever. ever again. Ever. Like, for real though. Like, but I'm just happy that part is broken. Like, I wish a nigga would play with me, like, or a bitch. Like, I just wish they would try to play that shit again. Like, that won't happen. That won't happen. That'll be nipped in the bud. No, I'm not gonna even get upset. Like, how dare you? How dare you even try this with me? It's just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I cannot accept this. I'm sorry, I cannot accept this type of treatment. I am not going to accept this type of treatment. I will not accept this type of treatment. Not from you and not from myself. And it's just like, for real, it's like, I literally had to be a participant. Like, I literally was a participant in all this shit. And it's just like, nothing that happened to me as a child, I am not going to take responsibility for what happened to me as a child. What happened to me as a child is those adults' problems. Things that kids did, you know, we all were learning our way. It's all is well. So, but what people chose to do when they got grown, we all got to be held accountable for that shit. And confirmation. Confirmation. And it's just like the same way I gotta be held accountable for my shit, or other people gotta be held accountable for their shit. So, like, literally, I'm just at this point, it's just like, you got lost your goddamn mind. And not in the ways people think either. Like, I lost my mind in some other ways. Like, it's just like crazy. Like, bitch, don't you ever. And then I'd be mad too, because it's like I just had got out of that situation with Dante, and I just kept putting myself back in these different situations. And then it was like I was trying to close chapters and shit. It was like I had unfinished business with different people and shit. And it's just like, bro, we could have just closed the door and kept going forward. But, you know, you got to learn what you got to learn. I saw that the other day. It was like, a lot of times we get caught up on, you know, I should have known better in those moments. And it's like, you wasn't supposed to know better in those moments. And that's why, even though I'm mad at myself and I'm going through that little moment of feeling my feelings, like, I do know that, like, everything that happened for a reason, and it was for me to learn. And so, like, literally, that was like what I was reading. It was just like, you know, you can't be so hard on yourself and be like, well, I should have known better. And it's like, shit, if you would have knew better, you would have did better. If you would have, the whole point of those scenarios, those moments, those events is to teach you, and you're supposed to learn from them. So like literally, I know what I know now, and I literally had to learn how to, first of all, tell the truth to shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame the devil. And then I also had to learn how to put accountability not just on myself, but on others. A lot of times, other people will force me to be accountable for a situation, and they will refuse to take any accountability for it. And so, like, literally, which has been a blessing to me anyway, but because the more I can take accountability for my actions, is literally I'm gonna grow and learn from it. However, if I keep taking other people's responsibility and accountability, I rob them of their karma, and I'm literally faced with their karma. So like, I release anything that ain't mine. I'm not carrying nobody else shit. I carry mine. So I'm just learning a lot of different things about myself. Like, now that I am in a different mind space, in a different perspective, like, and I'm actually slowing down more and sitting to myself. I'm actually not up someone else's butt. I'm literally just focusing on myself and my relationship with my child. Like, literally, shit has gotten better. Mentally has gotten, spiritually, soulfully has gotten consciously better. Everything is happening very quickly, so it seems very slow, but it's also happening very quickly. The sun is going down. It's beautiful too. But yeah, I literally sat with myself last night kicking my ass. Like, bitch, don't you ever play with us like that. Like, bitch, like, we don't make them type of decisions. Like, we're more logical over here. But I'm happy I did get to be stupid and follow my heart. Can I say that in a nicer way? Should I say it in a nicer way? That's just who I am. Like, this is how I talk. But like, I could say that like I could have made wiser decisions. But I don't think like in my life, like, I got the fuck up in too many areas. So like, I think that was me finally like just living out being a fuck up in the heart department. And so and learning to have balance in that heart department. Learning to be delusional, but not where it harms, myself or anyone else. So yeah, like, also learning to validate my own experiences and my own reality too. That one was hard because I just never was able to have that much with the authority figures. So with my peers, it got to a point I ain't really give a fuck of what y'all thought. Y'all was stupid to me on average. I'm sorry to say it like that, but I'm just gonna talk freely now that we're here. Like, when I was growing up, I thought my peers were fucking retarded as a whole. Like, and I'm not talking about what I deem special. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about literally, I thought very differently from you guys. And so maybe I could say it nicer. I thought very differently from you guys as a whole, not all. Because some of you will get in your feelings and say, I had to deal with that too. I woke up very hypersensitive. And I probably always was as a kid, but, life got to me and, I just said, fuck it. And so now I'm finding balance with that too. Not shutting off my sensitivity completely, but not having it on full blast. This one was a weird spiritual awakening. This one was a very weird spiritual awakening. This was very intense. This was an intense spiritual awakening. This was a very intense 7 back-to-back deaths, like literally 7 close back-to-back deaths. kind of fucking initiation is this? God. This ain't no man-made initiation. This was all you got. This is all you. Like, wake the fuck up, Latifah. Wake up, Latifah. Not half woke, full awake. Full awakening. No backing out. Because I tried. I was like, I ain't ready yet. And God was like, get the fuck up. Get up or I'll drag your ass. and yeah, I got dragged. Sometimes I got dragged, but I did a lot too of what I was supposed to do. I would say what I was being called to do. I did a lot. I didn't want to make these damn videos. You know how embarrassing that is? You know how I've lived the private life for all these years? And like now I gotta be on camera and talk to people about what I'm going through in hopes that, you know, it resonate with someone who's going through something similar. Like, that shit was hard. I'm used to keeping my shit to myself because I already know how motherfuckers get. As soon as they get your business, they feed off that shit. They prey on your downfall. They talk shit about you. Like, that should be spells and curses. Like, I open myself up to all of this. So, literally, like, I opened myself up to all of this shit. And I always said, I was adamant. I felt like this was a calling. And it wasn't even no felt. Like, this was a calling. I was called to say, fuck that job. Fuck everything that was fucking with my happiness. Like, everything that was fucking with my happiness. And I always been adamant that one part of my job I loved. But there was another part of my job I could not. And I would have probably ended up cussing someone out on the job. And so, like, literally, you know, there's protection in all this. So it's not just me, you're not being told just for no reason sometimes. Like, sometimes it's to benefit your ass for real in the long run. Because I think if I would have been there, I would have ended up cracking up. I was already glitching on the job. I couldn't. It was just like, you know, I think I'm saying one thing and something else coming out. It's only a matter of time before before the fuck I said how I really felt to people that had me fucked up. And so, literally, and then I'm being the angry black bitch at the job. Well, look at this cast of half light, half sun. It looked like Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, I've just been reflecting. I've been reflecting on a lot of that stuff and just laying myself to rest. That look for love externally. I sought love externally. I had a warped idea and view of what the fuck love actually was. Still, like, conceptualizing what love means to me based on me loving myself. And literally, it is just taking care of. Love is to take care of, to provide, to protect. All those things that we say is the job of men and women, like, literally love. So what it is to be human, love. What it is to be God, love. Like, we just complicate so much shit. But like, love. It's just literally, it's simple, but we make it so complex. Like, and I've just vowed that everything I'll do will be from a place of love. And but I have to love myself first. And so, like, even when it comes to violence, it will come from a place of love. Like, it will not be coming from a place of hate. It will come from a place of love. I will react because this is coming from a place of love. And if that doesn't make sense to you, then I really don't care. It makes sense to who it needs to make sense to. But I just want to embody love to myself and then outward to others. I can't love nobody else until I learn to love myself. And that's been this journey and this process of shedding all the fake, manipulated, twisted, embedded into my coding of what I thought love was because of the type of people I was raised with and then chose to deal with over the years because I was conditioned that was love. And I didn't really have any other examples of what love was. Even still currently, I really don't have examples. What love is externally, to tell you God honest truth. I don't have that externally. I'm learning this all from within, tapping within, talking to God, having experiences, seeing what I don't like. In the past, like, yeah, I knew stuff I didn't like, but like I now have a mindset where like I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to tolerate this. I don't have to, you know, subject myself to this type of treatment. I feel so like powerful when I say that. I don't have to subject myself to this type of treatment. Have you lost your mind? Oh, this type of treatment is beneath me. It is though. And not in no grandiose way, but it's just like, it feels so, and the fact that I have to say it not in no grandiose way is like, that shows you that I am coming from a place where I had to belittle myself just to seem like I wasn't being fucking big-headed or selfish or grandiose. So I had to belittle myself because the environment and the people I was around literally wanted me to feel like healthy love and healthy self-worth and self-esteem, and selfishness was literally me being grandiose when the whole time it's them. They're being grandiose. They're the ones with the inflated egos. And yes, you become your abusers if you stay too long. So saying that, I wanted to be loud and clear that I am admitting to I have became my abusers at a lot of different points. And a lot of us who have been in those environments for long periods of time have to fucking admit that. It doesn't mean that you're full-blown narcissistic. And even if you don't want to use narcissistic as a term, but it doesn't mean that you're a full-blown abuser. It doesn't mean that you're a full-blown hater. It just means that you're going to pick up some of those tendencies. You're going to pick up some of those tendencies, and some of them are going to become some of your habits. And it means that it's your job and your responsibility to break them if you want to have a healthy, enjoyable life. And like, that's what I'm doing in my life. I'm being real with y'all. I'm being honest. I fuck up big time, and when I fuck up, bro. It's like, when I fuck up, I know some other people who fuck up worse, but like, you know, my worst is different from your worst. For me, my worst is worse. It's like, nah. Why are we even doing this? No, why did we even do that? It's just like, girl, what is wrong? Why did you say that? Why did you do that? Girl, go sit your ass down. Get out them people inbox. Who was gonna take my phone? Like, nobody was gonna take my phone. Like, y'all just gonna let me run rampant and shit. Like, it's cool. I can self-regulate. That's another thing. Self-control. It's like a lot of things that like literally you need or you want or you pray for. God literally gives you the path. God will give you the path. I know I kept saying, like, I struggle with patience. I struggle with trying to force it. I was clear. I had to do a video on this the other day. You can't say I trick shit. I tell you, I was clear on who the fuck I was. I was clear on what my flaws were and are. And literally, I'm thankful. Because God can't help you. And you don't have to do this shit publicly. You can literally do what I do privately. Like, you literally can do what I do privately. It's levels to it. You literally can make videos. And you can do... This is like a video diary. Like, it's you video diarying. You literally could delete the shit instead of posting it. You could keep the shit. It's like... You know, some people don't feel like writing no more. I love writing, though. So literally, though, I have exchanged writing my diaries for this shit. Like, this is like my therapy. Like, sometimes I just make the videos and get it out. And then I also feel good because it might be helping somebody else that might be experiencing something similar. Like, a lot of people have been brainwashed and conditioned that they got to be fucking perfect in order to seek God or be close to God. And it's like, God, literally, those people pretending that they're perfect literally lets you know everything you need to know, because ain't none of us perfect. To be human is flaws. To be human, to be human, to be human, to be human means to be flawed, bro. Like, baby, you can be flawed, because, like, we're never all gonna have the same views and the same outlooks on something. So something you do is going to be a flaw to somebody else. Like, period, point blank. Something you do is going to be a flaw to somebody else, because we all have different views, different perceptions, perspectives, and ideas of what we deem is right or wrong. And literally, like, I don't know. My range of thinking is like can get confusing. So, but the point is that people selling you this idea that, like, they close to God because of the things they have. Like, they might have, the house, the cars, and when they take them family pictures, they smiling. But nigga, you get behind closed doors, they about to kill themselves. Like, I swear to God, I'm not saying it's like every fucking happy pictured family. I'm just saying that it's a lot of people who have traded their happiness in for the idea and the aesthetics of what it looks like to be successful. And a lot of them are miserable. So don't ever compare yourself to me or no one else, because at the end of the day, like, you have no idea the misery people are going through behind closed doors. Even if people aren't miserable, people are fighting fucking battles that they don't talk about. And so, like, literally, it's just, don't compare yourself. You are where you're supposed to be at right now as we speak, wherever you are, whether you're sitting behind your cubicle, whether you are at, the construction site. I don't know what these job titles is anymore. I'm out the loop. And I'm happy. That was another thing I had to deal with. Like, my life was changing, right? So my life was changing. I was starting to adjust to, not slaving, and having guilt trips about that, like what other people are, at their jobs, and because they're working, they're more productive than I am. And it's like, no, my productivity has always been high, and it doesn't matter whether I'm working for Massa or I'm working for myself. Like, literally, I'm productive, and sometimes I'm too. I need to know when to sit the fuck down. And so I had to learn that. Like, I can't compare myself to Susie Joe, who has a job working for Massa. And I'm just gonna be clear. Like, that's how I see it and I view it. If you are working for a fucked up system, you're working for Massa. I've worked for Massa all my life. Massa got me working. What Carmen said, Massa got me working. My daughter do that when I make her do chores and shit. And it's like, bruh, it's okay. That's really what's going on. So if you're not working for a person who is literally, a decent person who has created a system that is really helping people, you working for Massa and his corrupt system. And it's okay, because a lot of us worked for Massa and their corrupt systems, and we literally made a difference. Even though we might not feel like we did make a difference in different people's lives. So I'm not downing that you gotta work for Massa. What I'm saying is that I literally was downing myself because I wasn't working for Massa anymore. And I wasn't able to see how what I was actually doing outside of what I was trained and conditioned to think was traditional work. I wasn't seeing the hours that I was putting in behind things, like the hours I put in behind writing, the hours I put in behind creating posts when I do write. So if I write poetry and it's written and I make a post, that takes time. That takes editing. That takes, even though I don't edit heavily, but it still takes time. It still takes time for me to decorate the clip art. It takes time. Me painting, me, creating, me doing all these different things. Me doing these videos take time. Like, they take time. I don't edit. And if I do edit, it's very light. It might be I edit something out I said because I might have said somebody's name. And or like anything. So but I rarely edit. And so, but I still have to take my time and energy to do these videos. I think one thing we do get caught up on is shaming ourselves because we get to do what we love. I think once you break out of that mode of working for massa, you realize like the work you're doing don't feel like the work you used to do because you're doing shit that you actually love. And that's how I kind of felt too about the other half of my job. Like that felt right for that moment in that time. It felt right. But the other part, that was soul sucking. That was soul sucking. But my other part of my job, I love that. Like I got to work with the students very closely, and I got to help them make their dreams a reality. And so, like, how awesome is that? Like, I got to literally talk students off the ledge sometimes. Like, literally, that was never provided for me. That was never provided for me, not with the gentleness and the kindness that comes with how we were able to do our job over there. But I'll forever love that program. And I pray to God that that program get the funding to expand and keep going. It's definitely needed in this world. So there are so many systems, there are so many programs, and literally I only want to be a part of systems and programs that actually are for the people. If it's a system and it's a program that is not for the people, I want to be a virus that destroys it. Destroys it. Dismantle it, rebuild it, or crumble it. So just depends on whether it's salvageable or not. Yeah. But yeah, these days I really don't even be giving a fuck. And like I said, it's not out of anger or bitterness. It's just like, okay. But I know what I will not be accepting. I cannot tolerate that type of treatment. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I can't. But yeah, I was reflecting heavily on my relationship with Dante, my relationship with myself, my relationship with love, or that toxic ideology of love that I had. I mean, I felt like growing up, like my ideas of love, like basically that did seem healthy, was like from TV. And it's like TV love is bullshit too. It's like, so I just never really knew what the fuck love was. And it's like now, you know, going through this process of loving myself, I'm starting to learn what love is. Love is literally, you have to have boundaries for yourself. You have to have boundaries for yourself. And I swear, like, one person like vicariously taught me how to love myself by literally loving themselves. Like, they love themselves, so that in turn reflected onto me, oh, I can do this. And it's not me being mean, it's me literally showing up for myself. And it's weird. It's like going through that situation. It was like at the moment it felt hurtful and painful, and it's like now in this space and this perspective and this standpoint is like I needed all of that. I wish I could have learned it in an easier way. But whatever it took to break that spell, break that train of thought, however you want to view it, that curse, is working. And it has worked in so many different ways. So like literally, I'm just learning that like choosing myself, like I literally could choose myself, and that's not my problem who that hurts. And if anybody gets hurt in that process, they got their own healing work to do. And I gotta leave that to them. And it don't always have to be all the malice. It don't always have to be at a burnt bridge, I guess, depending on where you nip it in the bud at. But like, it's my God-given right to put myself first. Saying this, it sounds like, yeah, you should have known that. And it's like, no, not everybody is born to come to earth to know that. A lot of people are born to come here and serve exactly how they have served, selflessly. Martyrs. The name exists for a reason. Like, a lot of people have come to be martyrs. A lot of people have came to sacrifice themselves, and literally, it's a lot of people time to stop doing that. It's a lot of people time to stop doing that. It is a lot of people time to now put yourself first, to heal the wounds from your journeys prior to. And you got some bigger work to do. Got some bigger work to do, friends, including myself. And it's just time for you to heal and put yourself first, so we can get to the thing. So, like I said, I've been putting in work even while doing this whole process. I actually look back and I just be like in amazement, like, God damn, like, do you know how much my stomach is growling bad? Like, go eat, girl. But I really have been not feeling good. I have not been feeling good. So, like, literally, I have been drinking orange juice and cayenne pepper and clove tea and ginger and turmeric, and I'm gonna get there though. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get back to myself as far as my health. So I keep rubbing my eye too. But I look back on myself and I'm proud. Like, I have been literally building a beautiful foundation for myself. But I realized too, though, I can't be the best version of myself to anyone else until I be the best version of myself for myself. And so, like, literally, even though I have created this foundation, like, I've set a foundation for my business, and I have, done all this hard work to build myself up and to also build something in the meantime, like, to try to build, I guess, like, have myself spiritually, soulfully, physically, all those things, but also have my creations and my things that I wanted to put out into this world, and that was also bestowed on me to put out into this world. Like, I can't fully succeed and function off that stuff until I fully, like, take care of me. And so that's just kind of where I'm at. I just wanted to come on here and be transparent and honest with everybody. I think that a lot of people want to claim mental health, want to claim spirituality. It's all one and the same thing. It's just different labels. White man psychology, my ancestral psychology. And science. So, literally. A lot of people want to claim certain gifts and or certain diagnoses, and, like, literally, they don't want to take accountability for what comes with those things. And it's like being a seer, seeing shit that other people can't see yet, being too early. You have to have confidence with that. You have to have also, you have to have humility with that, because sometimes you're going to be disconnected from the average everyday people, and you have to be able to be, and I'm not talking about the white man's humility, I'm talking about being down to earth. So, like, you can't be too far out there all the time, because, like, literally, what's the point of bringing back what you know to others if you can't reach them? And so it's a lot of responsibilities that come with gifts, and hearing things that other people can't hear and all that shit is also, like, a lot of responsibility comes with who you gonna have in your circle. Are you gonna have people in your circle that's second guessing you all the time? Are you going to have people in your circle that's scared to tell you, hey, look, I understand that's what's happening right now with you, like, but right now, you know, that's not what's happening right now. However, like, are they gonna respect you enough to even realize that, like, shit, they need to listen? Because it's been so many times where I have done that to someone else. Like, I should have listened to that person, and somebody has done it to me. Like, oh shit, I should have listened. They just was a little bit early, like, but shit, I should have listened. That nigga was spot the fuck on, or she was spot the fuck on. Like, she just was early. So it's just like a lot of times people want to claim these gifts. They want to play pretend with the shit. And it's just like, it's a lot of responsibility and accountability that comes with that. Not every time you're going to be right. Not every time you're going to be right. In most cases, you're just early. In most cases, you're just early. Sometimes you be seeing and hearing shit and it's real. It's in real time. Other people just can't see and hear that shit. And there's so many other gifts. It's so many fucking other gifts. It's so many other fucking gifts out here. And it's just like, a lot of people will hide behind and have mental health issues, but they won't do the work that'll allow them to have balance with that. That'll allow them to have a functioning, non-debilitated life. A lot of us have these gifts and these superpowers that literally, you know, if my stomach growl one more goddamn time, it's like, I guess my body hungry, but I'm not hungry. I just been drinking liquids a lot. I probably eat like once a day. I don't feel like eating. And I actually been trying to purge my body because Thanksgiving I fucked up and it's been off balance ever since. So I'm just like trying to starve whatever the fuck out is in here, and it's working because it's literally purging to the surface. It's coming out. So literally what I was about to say, a lot of us want to hide behind certain things, and to heal it takes accountability, it takes responsibility, it takes not only just seeing other people's wrong in it, but it takes seeing your part and your roles and your wrongs. It takes you praising yourself and your rights, and rebuilding and valuing yourself. It takes rediscovery of yourself. It takes scrapping what you no longer want to repeat. It takes learning too. It's not even just the scrapping, because like literally, you could literally remove yourself from a situation before you learn your lessons, and they're gonna repeat. It's gonna be, you could literally move from one state to the next state. You're gonna meet the same motherfucking spiritual lesson and different people, and it's gonna keep repeating until you learn what you need to learn. And I'm just at that point where, like, baby, I'm tired of these repeated cycles. Show me where I'm wrong at. Call me the fuck out. Whether I'm ready to hear it or not, I'll hear you someday. Shit, call me out. Tell me. At least I can remember you was the nigga that kept it real with me, or you was the woman that kept it real with me. Like, call me out. Tell me I'm wrong. Shit. And now other people, like, I have common sense. I have discernment. You got people out here in this world who think because they got a keyboard and they know how to type. Even the ones who are grammar police, just because they can type right, they think they got some goddamn sense. And it's like, just because you were taught grammar does not make you more intelligent than everybody fuck else on here. And just because you have an opinion doesn't mean that I give a fuck. And so, like, literally, I do have a balance of discernment. I don't give a fuck about anyone intentionally with malice or entitlement issues trying to come over here and play. Good the fuck luck. FAFO. And it ain't me you gotta worry about. Like, it ain't just me you gotta worry about. So and I don't mean that physically. I don't mean that in this physical realm. I mean spiritually. I'm definitely mean spiritually. definitely mean spiritually. I don't have to do anything. That feels good. That's a recurring message. Sit your ass down. I got this. We'll have it then. We'll have it then. But yeah. Even now, this video is gonna come off crazy to someone, and I don't care, it's not meant for you. It's meant for those who know what they know. And that's where I'm at. But yeah, I've been looking back logically, spiritually, all the leads, and it's just like I had myself fucked up. I really had my own self fucked up numerous of times with numerous people, situations, events, things. Yeah, I really did. Cause like, why would you let them people think they could play with you? Like, who idea was that? It couldn't have been mine. And if it was mine, I'm sick. I'm a sick individual. I think I am. But I'm healing. Because, like, what in the fuck? Look, I don't know who's down here in the goddamn sacral, the sacral chakra, but, like, chill the fuck out. Like, chill out. I can drink some water for you. You can have water, because you sound real angry. But I definitely do. I need a deep detox. Like, I can feel it. So, I don't know. I just been in here. Like, baby, I don't got time. To be chasing no niggas, no money, no friendships, no none of that shit. If I gotta chase it, it ain't mine. Ain't nobody dangling no fucking carrots. I ain't dealing with no promises, no broken ones. Like, I'm not dealing with none of that shit. Like, them dreams niggas selling and bitches selling. I don't give two fucks. Because what God want me to have, God gonna allow me to have. Whatever I need to build, God can give me the tools to build it, the strength and all that, the vision, all that shit. I don't need nobody. And I don't mean that in the sense that I don't need nobody. Use discernment. We all need somebody. It's just that I don't need nobody trying to make me do some strange shit just for acceptance or to get my needs met. And when I say strange shit, that could be anything, because it all differs for everybody. I won't talk about sex. I was just talking about anything that, like, literally goes against your moral complex or what you feel like is right or wrong. But yeah, that shit is for the birds. I'm done with that shit. Like, it's just like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what is going on with you? But you do gotta give yourself some grace. I ain't there yet. Like, I'm just at the point where it's just like, I want to talk shit to myself. Like, oh, you had us all the way fucked up. Like, girl, you lost your man. Well, I'm happy you found it. I'm happy you found it. Yeah, I just been chilling, being in my own lane, watching the sunset and the sunrise, talking to God. Shit, some days I don't even watch it rise. Some days I do. But yeah, I'm enjoying the isolation and the solitude. I remember I asked for patience. Patience. You know how you learn patience? Is you learn how to wait. So God literally put you in situations where you gotta sit still, you gotta fucking wait. And sitting still don't mean that you don't get to be productive. It just means you gotta sit still. You gotta wait. I just be smiling because I be looking back on every fucking flaw I said I had. Like, even the ones I didn't even realize I had. Like, I have been given and have been continuing to be getting scenarios that help foster and help me learn and grow to get those virtues and to learn those lessons and do better, be better, and rise to the occasion. So, yeah, I'm just there. Stability, consistency, health, all that shit equals wealth. Everything you need really do be within. Like that I'm smiling because like if I would have knew what I knew now back then, it would have been nothing the world could have done with me. And I think that's probably why I had to learn it in different lessons and different phases. So divine timing, divine alignment, all the same thing to me. It's about alignment, timing, and God know when you're ready for whatever God promised you. So I'm just learning and growing, learning and growing. I did wash my face. I just did not put lotion on it. So I have some dry bits. I'm too raw and real with y'all. That makes some of y'all cringe. Then that mean I'm doing my job right because there's so many regular human beings on the earth that really don't give a fuck about the shit that you try to shame them about. They out here putting in work. They out here putting in work. They could care less. And I'm one of them. And it's funny because I used to go through these phases where I would care and then I didn't give a fuck, but it was like off balance. It's like now it's a healthy balance. It's like, I'm just me. Whoever I show up to be today is just who I am. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, embrace it. Embrace it or leave me alone. Just leave me alone. But, yeah. No regrets. No regrets. But, girl, what the fuck? Girl, what the fuck? You gotta have them talks and them conversations with yourself. Like, shit. After you done felt like whatever your other feelings is, then you gotta look at you. You gotta look at you. You gotta fucking look at you. And I do like have my moments where like, oh, I ain't ready to look at me. And that's okay. That's okay. Take your time. Don't take too much, but like take your time. You know, you can't force yourself because if you try to force the shit, it's not gonna stick. So like when you're ready, everything fall into place. Everything fall into place in the line, and all I'm gonna do every day is I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be myself wherever I'm at. Wherever I'm at. If I wake up and I say fuck the world today, like I don't feel like it. I don't feel like y'all. I don't even feel like myself today. I'm gonna honor that. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest. If I say I'm literally, you know, I'm gonna do shit. I'm gonna get shit done. I'm gonna get shit done. So yeah, my sacral chakra is like going off. I got some water for you. Got some crackers. But whatever's in here, I just want it to get out. I don't want to feed it. I want to starve it to death. I know I got me I probably got more than 7 days in here living off no food. Probably got a good 2 weeks. A good 2 weeks. All this body fat. But yeah, I don't have much else to say besides I'm gonna just be myself. Love myself. Yeah, love myself. I can smile and say it instead of cringe or feel like I got to cry. But yeah. I'm still in what the fuck, girl, was you thinking?